Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Go. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
2nd and 6 now. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
3rd and just 2 to go. Quick pass, right side, complete.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
The Giants are set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one touchdown inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's on the move. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the option, here's Mixon. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. They're throwing it. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Second and 10 now. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Marr connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Stroud off the play fake. Buying some time right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. And they can go. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at third and very long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Brian Anger on now to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. First and 10.
All right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
All right.
There's a give up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Giants football. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Man in motion here. They'll start with a give to Harris. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 31. Trying to hit Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
South. On the quick, right?
Shotgun now, first round. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play. You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the Giants will have a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Come on, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 39. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. Under.
First down, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the gun, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get there.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Back deep for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants beginning their drive here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Neighbors with the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From midfield now. He throws a bullet deep to the... This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Nike Texans. Yeah.
Throwing is Stroud. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
All right.
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right.
Stroud throwing here on first. And that falls incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now they face 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
All right.
Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On the 3, right?
2nd and 3. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Running behind center with Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll send him over right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Speed left, speed left. 11.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Schultz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
All right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Give them a couple on the run, and they'll need the same here. 3rd and goal at the 2. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And in for the Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go!
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently... Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Go. Looking to the air here. On the slant, complete to Johnson. Oh, this big guy is moving. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now. This is complete to Schultz. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Look at hot, look at hot. Hey, no more. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quincy Williams has it. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
From the 26 on 2nd down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Running for it, Mixon. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The carry by Harris here to start the drive. Has good room at the 35. Inside the 45. Najee Harris. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Stroud to throw again on second. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Caught by his back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon who they're looking at. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
All right.
They'll run for this, and he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
A 3rd down run with Harris. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ow, tonight.
Here's Stroud now. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Pass complete to Mechie. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Got to hurry this to the line. 1st down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And it sets up second down.
Oh, eh?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.